Hey, Insanity Crew, what's going on? So, a lot of you are in your last week. I know some of you have missed a couple workouts here and there, and you want to make sure that you don't cheat the program and you get every day in. And that's awesome. That just shows how dedicated and, that it really means something to do it right and, to don't cut corners. So that's awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing how many of you guys go all the way. It's a huge accomplishment, and I can't say enough about how good this group has been. I do want to apologize. I know I haven't been as active the past week and a half as I had going into this. There's a couple of reasons for that, and the first is that as coaches, we really want to help you guys starting off because we know it's hard. We know what your body goes through to get, each stage, and so we try and be there for you to kind of keep that motivation going and helping you as you go. With that said, as you progress further on, we want you guys to stand on your own 2 feet. We want you guys to rely on each other a little more, and we hope that 2 months gives you enough motivation, and you've seen enough progress to know, hey, this is working and I'm going to stick with this, and it's going to be a long-term thing, not just a 63-day thing. So that's part of it. The other part is I'll just be honest with you. I have met some amazing people over the past 2 weeks, and they're really have needed a lot of help to get started. And so I've really spent a lot of time with a couple of people to help them, pick a program that's going to be a great start for them to help them get going. And it's not Insanity, it's it's other programs. And with them not starting at the beginning of this group, I've had to kind of go through everything with them, and it's just taken a lot of time. But to be honest with you, I hope that you guys realize it's time well spent. As I'm very inspired by these people, and they really want to do this, and they got a long way to go. So it's taken up a lot of my time, and I know that I haven't been as active with you guys, but I'm hoping that you guys have made it to that point where you're going to finish this on your own and keep going. So that's kind of what's been going on, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing who's going to step it up and make sure you scratch off all those workouts. As you get to the last workout, this is something I kind of suggest. I would consider taking a day or two after you finish to do your fit test. Don't sit around for 2 days. Go in and do the warm up and the stretch, just to get the blood flowing to those muscles a little bit and help repair them. And then after 2 days or so, go after this fit test. And I mean, go after it. I mean, with everything you have. Do not stop. Do not let the pain inside your brain tell you that, no, I can't go anymore. You push it out of your mind, and you push. You push until until he says stop with each move. And I want you guys to totally crush this fit test like you've never crushed this fit test. I personally was able to blow my numbers out of the water, and I couldn't believe it. The 2 fit tests before the final one, I actually got sick. And so, I was fully ready to do it again, but it didn't happen. I pushed as hard as I could go, and, I excelled on every move by 1 or 2 more numbers on each one. And it was awesome, and I felt really proud of how far I was able to come, and I just truly went after it with everything I had. So I'm excited to see your guys' fit test numbers, and I'm excited for you guys to be able to shout that you finished Insanity and you did the whole program and you did it right. So I know in our last talk I talked about moving on to something else, and I know some of you are still wanting to stick with Insanity through this challenge. That's perfectly fine. But I highly suggest that you guys go back to month 1, and that may surprise you. The reason is month 1 is the moves are faster, and it's going to challenge you again. You're going to think oh, month 2 is so much harder than month 1. I'm not going to go back. Month 2 is more power, yes. The moves are a little bit slower. You're going to generate more power, But when you go back to month 1, everything's faster, and your heart rate gets cranked higher than it does in month 2 for the most part. And I really think you guys are going to be like, holy crap, like how is this hard? And it truly is, and it's just because you're faster, you're stronger, and you're going to go after it harder this time. The only thing I'm going to say though is, now that you've been through the program, you guys know the moves, and you don't need to waste time with him demonstrating the moves. So when he is showing everybody what to do, that's when you start. You don't mess around, you don't watch him, you get down there and you start kicking in gear and you give it all you got if you go back to month 1. So I really, really, really want somebody from Insanity to pull off the overall win on this thing. I think this program is top notch. I think it's right up there with P90X. You know, I think P90X is awesome because it kind of gives you more variety and it really works those major muscle groups. But like for someone like myself, I just love Insanity, and I think that, you know, if you do it the right way, I think that you're totally able to pull off amazing results just like you are with P90X. And so I'm really hoping that, you know, we have some great transformations. I know the judge of this, it's not all about weight loss. It's all about, like, you know, what you're able to accomplish, you know. So throughout those fit test numbers, throughout those measurements, you know, show off your new toned body and, you know, show how your cardiovascular system has just skyrocketed. And that's a huge thing to be proud of. So that's where we're at. I'm trying to think of, like, what else. I think that's about it for this month. Short video. Okay. My Y is talking to me, and she... Yeah, why don't you come here? Okay, we'll get you some. All right, guys, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.